There's never been anybody to group with. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their club. There's no one that can match me.
My name is Naseem the Dream. I'm a 15-year-old amateur boxer, giving my views and opinions on everything boxing related. I'm here to give you guys consistent, reliable, unbiased commentary. Boxing is my passion, staying trolls is my hobby. Hope you enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe. So, the new Dracula, Edward Berlanga, is now being suspended by the New York State Athletic Commission for trying to bite Alexis Angulo. What do I think about this? I'm glad that Edward Berlanga is getting suspended. I also think the ref should be suspended also for allowing Edward Berlanga to try to bite him and not even trying to disqualify Edward Berlanga or penalize Berlanga. This was just a sign of mental weakness from Berlanga. He was again thoroughly outboxed and beat by Angulo. I had Angulo winning about 7 rounds. I gave Edward Berlanga the first 3 rounds. I thought he was doing well. But like I told you in my last video, as soon as the pressure started turning up from Angulo, started landing uppercuts, his body shots, and started to put physical pressure, moving Berlanga back to the ropes, he started to crumble. And I find it hilarious that, you know, Edward Berlanga, he tries to make an excuse by saying, oh, he was elbowing me. Well, elbowing you is not as bad as you trying to permanently damage somebody and potentially end their career for Alexis Angulo. And this is a bad look for Edward Berlanga. He's supposed to beat this dude, the 30-year-old fighter, Angulo, who was beaten by Gilberto Ramirez and David Benavidez, and he got dominated in those fights. And you, look at you, you're struggling with this dude, and it makes no sense at all. I thought that Edward Berlanga, like I said in my last video, was going to struggle a little bit, but not to this extent. He was getting beat to the punch, getting hit with the straight right hand, the uppercut as shown in this photo, getting hit with body shots, and his face was a mess. Had cuts and bruises. I think his jaw's possibly broken. He couldn't close it. Edward Berlanga, he just showed a lack of any really boxing skills, to be honest. His jab was all over the place. His right hand looked like he was trying to hit him on top of Angulo's head. His footwork was all over the place. His boxing IQ, you know, trying to feint, I don't know, go to the body, use angles, pivot out the way it punches. None of that. You know, move your head. None of that. It's just a lack of little skills from Edward Berlanga. It's not like Edward Berlanga has really a significant punch we can get him out of a fight, like Ryan Garcia's left hook. You know, Ryan Garcia's a hype job, most definitely, but at least he has his left hook to rely on. Edward Berlanga, he only has his power to rely on, and that's really about it. And that's why in his last 3 fights, he's being exposed. He got dropped by Caceres. He was getting outboxed by Steve Rolls, somebody who Gennady Golovkin knocked out previously, and now he's struggling for Angulo, a fighter with 2 losses. And at the end of his basically at the end of his prime, 30 years old, it's just a bad look for him, especially lose in front of your hero, Miguel Cotto, and for Fat Joe to leave the building. That's how badly you knew you were getting whooped. Edward Berlanga, I hope he can learn from this and get a new trainer. A trainer who's going to help him learn the basics, the fundamentals. I think Derek James would be probably best fit for him. He would take him back to the basics, establish the importance of a jab, you know, incorporate body work into there, give him better defense. I really think that Edward Berlanga needs a trainer that's going to, like I said, teach him the basics, because he seems to be lacking an aspect. And once he learns the basics, he can do all the other things, you know what I mean? But I can't support Edward Berlanga for, you know, trying to bite Angulo. I think it was an absolutely shameful move. Like I said, I hope he can get better in his career, you know, fix his holes in his game. But he's a ticking time bomb, my personal opinion, if he doesn't change his trainers. And who knows, next C-level fighter he fights, he might end up getting lost to. That being said, though, I don't know if I can actually see Edward Berlanga becoming a champion. His lack of boxing ability, his questionable chin, him getting dropped by Erickson Lubin and Caceres, just leads me to believe that he is, you know, the biggest hype job in boxing, and he will most likely never be champion. But I can never try to count a fighter out. So Edward Berlanga, he definitely has a chance to become a champion in later future if he can fix his holes in his game. But the future for Edward Berlanga is looking extremely bleak right now. But to wrap this up, this is Naseem the Dream, rocking his head next to sleep. I'll holler at y'all another one. Peace.